Life, Strength, and Health Podcast, episode 63. Welcome, everyone. This is Life, Strength, and Health Podcast with Jamal and Kim, where it's our mission to educate, empower, and inspire you to live healthier. So let's dive into the show. Hi, Kim and Jamal here, and welcome to another episode of Life, Strength, and Health Podcast. I'm Kim, and I'm joined with Jamal.
Greetings, everyone.
And
peace and blessings.
Yes, and this is episode number 63, titled The Recipe for Health Success. And in this episode, we're going to just cover some things that are kind of like the intangibles to achieving your health results. A lot of times when you see people make these huge health transformations, a lot of it, yes, it is physical, whether it's weight loss, looking younger, feeling your best. But there are certainly some things that also need to be addressed or incorporated in your health journey in order for you to achieve health success and to sustain it. So we're going to cover these topics in today's episode. But before we dive into today's episode, we're going to cover the organic food for thought. And normally we touch on a health topic, but in this week's episode, I'm going to reference a quote. And this is a quote that we shared on our Instagram account this past week. And the quote is, "Your health is an investment, not an expense. Your health is an investment, but not an expense." And a lot of times when you think of investment, you think about money and finances, but also it's time. And when you want to live a healthy lifestyle, if you want to reverse any imbalances that's going on with your body, you have to. And when you take a holistic approach, you have to look at everything that you're doing in your life, from your nutrition to your lifestyle, your actions, your mindset. All of these things go into you becoming healthy. And when you look at your day, when you reflect on your day, day in and day out, how many things have you done in that day to improve your health? And how many things have you done to maybe take away or be a detriment? And if the things that you're doing is improving and helping to improve your health, you're definitely headed in the right direction.
Right. Yeah, I totally agree. And when you look at our society and you look at just different things that we have in our society, from different decorations and jewelry and art and things like that, there's just a separation. Like there was a time where there was no separation when it came to health. When you invested in just the normal, your normal surroundings and the things that you do in life, it was connected with health. Like in the Asian societies with feng shui and different things that they put in their homes, it's designed to bring balance to your life. But now things are just pretty much in our life because we like them, because we like
right.
the way that they look, and when you really get into that fusion of health and well-being and also just things that you like, you'll notice that these things cost more. They cost more money, and you have to spend more to create a very specific type of environment. So, just taking it beyond the material, you're investing in that, as well as when it comes to foods and things like that. You're going to notice that when you buy better quality foods, they do cost more money. There's a lot of subsidies, and companies really go out of their way to cut costs and make very cheaply made foods that really don't have any health quality to them. So you're going to notice that when you're on this journey, you're going to spend more money for better quality things. And that just becomes normal now. I think we spoke about this in another episode. When things are too inexpensive, I'm asking questions like,
right.
why is this so inexpensive? I'm checking the expiration date. I'm looking at the labels. I'm asking, why is this so inexpensive because, we're just used to it now. We're used to paying more money for our health, and there's it's a quote, you for your health, it's like you invest in it now. You either pay now or you pay later in medical expenses. So it's definitely an investment worth making.
Yeah, definitely. And at our center, Life, Strength, and Health, if you've been listening to our podcast episodes, you know that Jamal and I are the co-founders and co-creators of Life, Strength, and Health in New Jersey. It's our mission to help people to feel their best, to look their best, and to be their best selves. And, we've been very fortunate and blessed to help a lot of people that have come to us and trusted us to help them in their journey. And we're always looking at ways of improving that, helping to bridge that gap from someone starting to getting to their health goals. And we've been working on something over the last few months, and we're still working on it, but I just wanted to start sharing it with the community and giving everyone a heads up because we're both super excited about it, just about the potential and that it has and how it could help even more people, whether you come to us directly in New Jersey or if you live abroad and you're not able to come to our center. It's just going to allow us to help so many more people. And that is, we will be launching in the upcoming weeks what we're calling our Health Warrior Community. Our Health Warrior Community is people that we work with to help them to reach their health goals. And one of the things, and we're definitely going to expound on this in today's episode, is having that accountability and support in your health journey. And this Health Warrior membership community that we are developing is going to allow us to do that even more efficiently and effectively. And some of the things that this membership is going to offer is in-depth health courses. It's going to have an in-depth food and recipe library. We're going to have an interactive community on our membership site. Also, we're going to be offering monthly live trainings on various aspects of holistic health, depending on what the community needs. Each and every month, we'll have a live Q&A session where you can have direct access to Jamal and myself to ask us various questions, especially if you're working with us on a program. Members also get exclusive discounts on programs and services and products. And also you have weekly accountability calls. And this is just some of the few benefits that our members are going to have when we open the doors to our membership community. So I'm super excited about that. And right now we're still in the building stages, but if you want to be added to our email list so that you're notified of updates, and we're probably going to be doing webinars, kind of showing you behind the scenes what we're working on, just go to lifestrengthandhealth.com/member. You can read up more about the membership there, and you can also put in your name and email address to be added to the list. And then that way you'll be notified of upcoming updates.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited about launching this as well because it'll really give us the opportunity to work with people in a way that we haven't been able to work with them on a large scale before. If you go back to the episode that we had with Chi-Chi, Chi-Chi is one of our clients. She had amazing results, and she's still having amazing results. She's looking great. We just saw her recently. And she was one of our abroad clients. We was working with her. We're in New Jersey, and we were working with her. She's in California, over on the West Coast. And we did everything over the phone. We did everything virtual, online, sent her the things that she needed. But since she was further away, we gave her extra attention. Like we met weekly, virtually. We met weekly for a while, a lot of correspondence, and really just checked in on her. We held her hand along the way, and we noticed something. We noticed that she had phenomenal results, and then we started looking at a lot of our other clients that we worked very, very closely with, and we noticed that the closer we work with people, the better that they do. But that's very difficult to work with a lot of people on that scale. So our membership site is going to give us the opportunity to really be able to work closely and really be able to educate you on how to live this lifestyle and really understand your body from a holistic perspective and what it really takes to optimize your health. And then once you optimize your health, how do you keep it there?
Right.
As well as so much more. So I am really excited about this, project that we have coming up here.
Right. And like I said, to be added to the mailing list to get the updates of the site. And we're going to be sharing some things before we launch. Just go to lifestrengthandhealth.com/member. And there you can read up on what the membership site consists of, and you can also opt in for the waiting list. And also, I will in today's show notes pages list the episode with our client Chi-Chi. And the show notes pages for this episode is going to be lifestrengthandhealth.com/63. Okay, so let's dive into today's episode. And today's episode, like I mentioned earlier, is the recipe for health success. I was motivated to do this episode because, Jamal and I, we always talk about our clients and, really discuss like how can we help our clients more and kind of brainstorm and, we spoke about, the common denominators of the people who are working with us and progressing along and reaching their health goals and feeling great and staying consistent. And these things that we're going to touch on today are some of those common denominators. Okay. So, the first thing I want to touch on is the importance of having clarity. And what I mean by that is there's so many health trends out there, whether you're on social media, the news, you go to any bookstore, you're going to see so many health trends. And, if they weren't popular, they wouldn't be out there like they work. But every health program or trend isn't necessarily meant for you. And when you have clarity, and clarity is finding out like what is going on within your body, what health imbalances are you currently experiencing? And then why are you experiencing that? So that is the starting point. Because when you have a starting point, then you have a point of reference to move forward. But clarity is so important of understanding what is going on with your body and why you are experiencing certain health challenges.
Yeah, I think that that's really important, just to have clarity and have your strategy. You want to be clear on your strategy. We'll talk to people and 1 week they're doing something and the next month they're doing something else. And you'll never see really good results if you're jumping around. You have to really give something a chance. I recommend if you're doing a program, if you're trying something out new, you want to try to stick with it for a good 90 days. Once you make your decision up, once you have your strategy and you're clear on what it is that clear on what your goal is and clear on your strategy on how you want to get there. Like you have to be able to see that. Spend a good 90 days on it and then evaluate it after 90 days to determine if it's working for you or not. Because sometimes it takes your body some time to adjust. So don't be so quick to give up on something if it's not working right away for you.
Yeah, definitely. And, the second point you and Jamal, you just kind of touched on it of the strategy, or we like to call it your plan of action. Because if you're starting from a starting point of, okay, these are the imbalances that I'm currently experiencing, and understanding why or what may have caused that or what's going on. The next thing is, okay, well, what's the plan to reverse these imbalances? And this is when you take a holistic approach to your health. What are the plans or the steps that I need in order to, I need to address in order to reverse my imbalances? Because like Jamal was saying, there's so many health things out there, and people jump from one thing to the next, and they do this and then they don't see the results, and then they moved on, and next you know they're saying, oh, this health stuff doesn't work, or you almost get overwhelmed and you kind of give up. But when you have a clear plan of action, it takes the guesswork out, so you can focus in on what you need to do.
Yeah, and when it comes to a plan of action, I think a couple of things are really important, whether you're designing your own plan of action or if you're working with someone to help you to design it. I think that what you don't do is just as important as the things that you do.
Right.
Because that is the holistic way. For example, if you are trying to strengthen your immune system, there's just an example. If you're trying to strengthen your immune system, you need to eliminate the things that are going to weaken your immune system. If you're trying to strengthen your digestive system, you have to eliminate the things that are going to weaken your digestive system. To be honest with you, I actually think that the things that you don't do is probably more important than the things that you're going to do. So
right.
A lot of times when people ask us certain questions about things that they could be doing for different aspects of their health, the first thing that I recommend is that they stop doing the things that got them there in the first place.
Right.
That's one thing that the medical industry, they don't do a good job at. They don't do a good job at coaching their patients on changing the environment that created the problem in the first place. And that is something that is very important. You have to change the environment of what created the problem in the first place, and then you can execute the things that you want that's going to help you. So that's very important with your plan of action, making sure that it's well-rounded.
Yes, definitely. And the next area we want to touch on, and this for us is, we've noticed over the years, when you incorporate this in your health plan, you will definitely see you have a higher chance of reaching your health goals. And that is accountability and support. Jamal he said this so many times on the podcast that this world is not set up for us to be healthy. There's so many temptations, and, eating healthy can be a complex job depending on where you work or where you live. So it's not so easy to just be in this world and find healthy meal choices and so on and so forth. There's so many deterrents out there. And when you make a decision, because it is a decision to improve your health and to live a natural or healthy lifestyle, along the way, there will be roadblocks, there'll be challenges, there'll be family members saying, why are you doing that? You're not sick. That healthy stuff doesn't work. I mean, there's so many different things and roadblocks and obstacles that you will face. But when you plug into a support system, or when you have someone that you're checking in with saying, how's it going, and helping you troubleshoot, that is very invaluable. And I know with our clients, the ones that stay in touch with us and plug into our system, they reach their health goals, because no one's perfect, and there will be bumps in the road. But when you can plug into a support system and have that accountability partner, it'll help you stay the course, and it'll help you keep going.
Yeah, accountability partners and just having partners on your journey is just super powerful. And on the flip side of things, what people don't think about is that you really have accountability partners for the things that you indulge in that you may not really like. So, for example, it's rare that people go out drinking by themselves.
Right.
A lot of times they'll have a partner or partners or a group of people to go out. When you indulge in the things that you don't want, if you're going out to a restaurant to eat something unhealthy, or to have desserts, or to stay out late and just indulge in the things that have been known to break your health down, you normally don't do those things alone. You have people that you do it with. And even though you might not necessarily consider it to be an accountability partner, but that's what it is. It's power in numbers. It's powers in groups. And you're indulging in these things together. So when you're going on your health journey and you're trying to exercise, go to the gym, you're trying to eat better, prepare certain things, meditate, get sunlight, all of these different things. If you have someone to do it with, it's going to strengthen your ability to be able to do them. So just like it has a powerful negative impact when you're with a group of people, it's going to have an equal powerful positive impact if you get with a group of people to do the positive things as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. And the last topic that I want to discuss for the recipe for health success is mindset. And we did a podcast just on the topic of mindset when in terms of health. And I'm also going to list that episode in the show notes pages. But your mindset is like the foundation for everything. I just think in every aspect of your life, the mindset is so crucial. And this is something that we talk with our daughter. She's 7, so Aura, already, because your mindset, your beliefs, how you feel about yourself, your expectations of yourself, when you're faced with obstacles, when you're faced with doubt, with fear, like how do you respond? And I know, in the area of health, we've been in the industry for over, for over 10 years, I should say. And it's really interesting, just human psychology and just humans in general, when it comes to health and food. It's so easy. Like I said, this world is not set up for us to be healthy. And there's a lot of times where you can trip up and kind of fall off the wagon. But what's the difference between the person who gets back on the regimen and keeps going and then the person that says, well, I messed up, I might as well just keep going this way? And I just feel that one of the key common denominators is your mindset. And one of the things that I like to share with our clients is that when you make that decision to improve your health, you have to understand that the person that you are now cannot be the same person when you reach your health goals, because the things that you have been incorporating into your life, the habits that you have developed, has gotten you to the point that you are at now. And if you want to make some changes in your life, that's saying if you want to make some changes in your life, you're going to have to make some changes in your life. And there's going to be moments of uncomfortableness, of inconvenience, of frustration, of doubt. But what keeps you going? Like, what keeps you motivated to keep going, keep putting one step in front of the other until some of these uncomfortable things are no longer uncomfortable and they become habits. And then the habit turns into a lifestyle. And the biggest thing, the biggest fueling, the catalyst for all this is your mindset. Are you going to give up at the first sign of doubt, of fear, of concern, of uncomfortableness? Are you going to open up your consciousness and awareness, your palate and your mind to try something different, to be not like everyone else, because you have a greater goal in mind? You have a bigger why as to why you're going to, you need to do the things that you're going to do. So the mindset is so very important.
Yeah, we don't realize how much society actually programs our subconscious mind against health. So in knowing that, it's really important that we reprogram our thinking, because your body believes, your subconscious mind a lot of times will believe what you tell it. If you think something is going to be hard, it will be hard. If you think that you're going to fail, you most likely will fail. Mm-hmm. So it's important to work on your confidence. It's important to work on just your approach and how you think about yourself and your life and just your ability to heal and your ability to transform. How you feel about that is really important. And I really recommend using a lot of the tools that are out there, from meditation to affirmations to self-talk, and lectures and just all of the related things. I think that it's really important. And the more that you listen to them, the more that you get in that energy, the more it begins to affect how you view the world, how you view your health overall. And it pushes you. It pushes you to keep going. And it pushes you to be open. You know, it's a lot of times that, you know, we speak to people about certain foods, and I'm looking at their faces and I'm seeing them kind of, you know, like frowning as if they already know that it's going to be nasty or distasteful or disgusting. Like they already know that it's going to be that, and they never even tried it before or tasted it before. A lot of times we're stuck in our childhood mindsets, and we haven't really matured yet when it comes to just our outlook and our openness. You know, like Kim said, these are discussions that we have with our daughter, and working on her mindset and getting her to be open. And there's so many times, you know, that a child will say, that's nasty, or I don't like that, and they never tried it before. And it's so many times that we get her to try it, and she actually ends up liking it. A lot of times she laughs because she knows that she was shooting it down, and then she realized that it's something that she actually likes. So that's really important. You know, once you say that you don't like something and you kind of frown, you immediately diminish the effect that it's going to have on your body and your ability to really enjoy it. So be open. The mindset is really important. That's the biggest thing that I could say when it comes to eating and it comes to your health. Just be open. Be open, because you never know. You may find your new favorite food, or you may, just find something that you really love, or something may have a tremendous impact on you just because you was open to the process.
Yes, definitely. So that is the 4 criteria that we feel is the recipe for health success. And number 1 was having clarity, really understanding what's going on with your body, the imbalances you may be experiencing. Number 2 was having that plan of action, that strategy of how you will address and reverse the imbalances. Number 3 was having that accountability and support system that can help you along the way and keep you going. And the final one was mindset, having that mindset of success and having a positive and powerful mindset and not a debilitating one. Okay, so that is the conclusion of today's episode. And for access to the show notes pages, just go to lifestrengthandhealth.com/63. And we will list the links of everything that we mentioned in today's podcast, and also Chi Chi's episode, the previous episode on mindset, and also the information for the launch of our Life Strength and Health Warrior membership site. Okay, so thank you for listening, and until next time, live healthier.
Yes, stay healthy, everyone. Peace and blessings.
We want to say thank you for listening to the show and for access to the show notes pages, more podcast episodes, blog content, as well as more information about our center, Life Strength and Health. Then just visit us at lifestrengthandhealth.com. Until next time, live healthier.